Have you ever seen the artwork of the Metroid Prime trilogy? Well, here on October 28th, 2025, it might be your chance to check it out in book form. Recently, Piggyback, the publisher of this book called Metroid Prime 1 through 3, A Visual Retrospective, they recently put out a couple of short video teaser trailers for the book. One showing off the cover art and the way it's shiny and red, and one video showing off just a brief glimpse of the inside of the book, because of course they don't want to show off the whole thing. If you could just view it all online in a video, they wouldn't have to release the thing for the most part. Well, I have to say, it's looking pretty good. It does look like it's the original art, and I am kind of curious if it's only the art that was shown off in the games, or if we're getting bonus art that hasn't been shown in the past, because I have to imagine that there's a lot more than they put on those original GameCube and Wii discs. And I'm excited to find out. I don't think I'm going to dive into the games just to look and compare to these videos and see if any of it's new. I just want to be surprised, and maybe I could look afterward. But yeah, these are looking really good. Just viewing the website, it does look like there will be artwork from Metroid Prime Remastered as well, so it kind of won't be just the original art from the original game. It'll show some of that reworked art, so that'll be interesting too, because that game changed the way certain things looked. Thinking particularly enemies, I didn't like all of them necessarily. You could still tell what they were, but I think the She-Goths are the ones that stood out to me in that game, that I just preferred their original design. Also, looking at the website, it looks like there will be commentary from Kensuke Tanabe and Retro Studios, so I'd assume the other producers at Retro. And it also says that the foreword is by Kensuke Tanabe. So it makes you wonder what kind of insight we'll get, because I don't know how much was really said about these games in the past. It says that there will be dozens of producers' notes and commentaries, insights, and anecdotes on the featured artwork, so we might really learn some origins of some of the creatures and places, some of where they got some of their ideas. So that'd be pretty interesting as well. Well, I still remember playing the original Metroid Prime on the GameCube and just getting into that game and really diving in, and whenever you hit, I believe it's 50% scan in your logbook, you'll unlock an art gallery, and then you must get another one at 100%, and I would scroll through those quite a bit. I remember just being fascinated with the way everything looked, because you get a lot more detail than you would when you're just playing the game, because again, this is back on GameCube. You would have far less detailed imagery than you would in the art, of course, because consoles just weren't quite as powerful back then. But it was a really good looking game. And then in the follow-up Metroid Prime 2, I did the same thing in that game. I was very excited for it, and you get through that weird spidery menu to find the art galleries once you've unlocked them. I believe it was also by filling out your logbook in that game as well, which I did in both games again. That game, just the same, just had really awesome artwork, very fun to look at, and it helped feed your imagination when you're playing the game. Now, when you move up to Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii, I don't remember looking at the art really. I do remember unlocking it, because you had to use like credits, I think it just from doing various activities throughout the game. A lot of it was scanning. I feel like just defeating enemies and stuff would also give you these tokens to unlock art, and you purchase art, which kind of made it have a different feel, even though it's basically the same thing. It just, I don't know, it gave it more of it feels more contemporary now, using credits to buy stuff. Like you could go on the Nintendo eShop and buy credits to unlock artwork. Let's hope that Metroid Prime 4 doesn't have that as a feature. Well, once again, I'm pretty excited for this book to come out. I pre-ordered it when they first announced it, whenever it was last year, and I've been waiting for it. It got delayed out of June this year, which makes us all believe that maybe Prime 4 might have come out around then, and it would have been an awesome launch title for the Switch 2, but no, we're waiting all the way till December. But at least we have that date. That's what I'm happy about. Actually, speaking of dates, that reminds me, I heard that there was speculation that maybe we were supposed to get Prime 2 and 3 dropping on the Nintendo Switch or Switch Online, or as a physical cartridge and a digital release around November 6th maybe, and maybe that's why the amiibo, 2 of the amiibo are coming out that day, and then a month later when the game comes out, the last amiibo will come out. And there was speculation on that, just because why would those come out, 2 of them come out a whole month early? Like maybe there will be a steady stream of Metroid things until the release of Metroid Prime 4. As Metroid fans, we can only hope, right? So what do you think of this book? Let me know in the comments. Like the video. You can subscribe if you would like, that would be great. I'm going to be doing more Metroid content, I believe, because Metroid Prime 4 is only less than a couple of months away, and that's my favorite series. And so I'll continue with this. I do kind of plan on doing content for other franchises as well, other random games, you know. So again, let me know your thoughts, and I pray that you have a blessed day. I'll talk to you next time.